Hey everyone, so I thought today I'd do a quick video on why I'm choosing to use Woocommerce with my new business going forwards. You know, I've made a lot of videos on this channel talking about how great Shopify is, so people might be surprised that I'm using Woocommerce for this next project that I'm going to work on. So in this video, I'm going to give you a very top level explanation on why I'm using Woocommerce this time round rather than Shopify. The top level reasons why I think Woocommerce is better in this situation. And before I get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this channel starting up, all about sharing tips about how to sell online. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. There's videos every Monday and Thursday. If you find the information in this video useful, give it a like, share the video with your friends, and also leave me a comment in the comments box below. You know, I'm going with Woocommerce in this situation. Do you think Woocommerce is best to go with out of the two options, or do you prefer Shopify? I'd be really happy to know what you think below. But let's get started. Let's get the ball rolling with the main reason I'm using Woocommerce this time round. You know, I always say how good Shopify is. The reason I'm using Woocommerce right now for my new business projects, and I'll tell you about that in future videos, but for my new business projects, I need a complete website with store functionality inside that website. I don't need just a dedicated store and nothing else. My new business is going to need to have a whole site. It's going to have a blog. It's going to have video functionality. It's going to have a store. It's going to have user profiles, user social media account like logins. It's going to have a whole wealth of features that go outside the realm of just a web store. And Shopify is an amazing product. I love it so much. I've made so many videos about it in the past, but its core functionality, the reason it exists, is to allow people to make online stores. And that is what it's good at. That's what it's mastered. So if you're looking to just make an online store and nothing else, you know, you're not looking to add all this other web functionality, your core reason for existing is building an online store, I'd go with Shopify every day of the week. And if you want to use Shopify yourself, there's a link in the description below for a free 2-week free trial to get you started on it. So if you want to make a store and that's all you're focusing on is selling your online products, then definitely I'd recommend Shopify. But like I said, in this instance, I'm building a business, and it's not just an e-commerce retail business, it's a software business. I'm selling a platform, a website where there's functionality that people can log into and use and they get benefit from. Yes, they can buy products through that website, but that's not the only reason the website exists. There's a wider range, a wider set of features offered through the new business I'm building than just an online store. So that's the main reason why I've chosen Woocommerce this time around. I could have used Shopify, and I'm going to give you some extra reasons now about why I didn't use Shopify for this instance. Like, it would have been harder work to go with Shopify, and I'll talk you through those exact reasons going forwards. But long story short, I'm making a wider online business this time around, and it just goes outside the realm of functionality that Shopify orders. But let's jump into a few other things. So next off, price. Shopify is a great package, it's a great piece of software, but it's $29 a month. And if you're not using the full range of features that Shopify offers, you know, if you're not taking maximum advantage of those e-commerce, those online store features, then it's not worth the money. You know, if you're making just a store and you want to maximize your chances of your store succeeding, go with Shopify. But if you're just going to be using a few online store features, but you're using other things, you know, and you're building a wider website, you can't pay like the $29 a month. At least that's the lowest price plan. You can't pay that just for a little part of your website and then pay for all the additional stuff to fit into your website. So with Woocommerce, I'm paying, I think it's $3 a month for Bluehost hosting. I've spoken about Bluehost before and how super easy it was to get my Woocommerce store set up with them. There's a one-button install feature where you just buy your Bluehost hosting for $3 a month, click the button, and they get your Woocommerce store set up in like 3 minutes. So I'll link you to Bluehost below if you want to get set up with Bluehost with your own Woocommerce site. But yeah, I'm using Bluehost for $3 a month rather than $29 a month that I pay with Shopify. I had to buy my own domain name on top of that, which cost me like $13. So $3 a month, and then divide 13, you know, let's say it was $12 a month, so we can divide it by an even 12. I'm paying like $4 a month to have my Woocommerce website up and running, compared to the $29 a month that I'd have with Shopify. And there would have been a ton of additional costs if I was Shopify to try and piece together bits of functionality to do everything that I want my new business to do. But with WordPress, I'm paying only $4 a month, and WordPress and Woocommerce is completely free. And I've got technical experience, so I can probably code and develop my own features pretty much for free and only pay around $4 a month. And talking about my coding skills, it's naturally taken us on to the next step, customization. Shopify is great at being an online store, and it's designed to be an online store, it's made to be an online store, but it's not really made to be anything else. And it doesn't really give you much potential to change your store into something else, to add extra functionality, to add customization. Its focus is, think of Apple versus Android, Apple phones are locked in. They don't let you mess around with how it looks that much or, do lots of technical stuff. Apple wants you to use their Apple iPhones the way they want you to use it, the way they planned for you to use it. They don't want you to make any modifications, any enhancements, and use it in a different way. But Android, if you use an Android phone, you can go in and you can change so much stuff. You can add plugins, widgets, you can change the colors, you can remove stuff, you can add your own replacement stuff. It's a lot more flexibility, and that's kind of the comparison with Shopify and Woocommerce. With Shopify, it's built to be used the way the developers intended it to be used. But with WordPress and Woocommerce, so Woocommerce sits on top of WordPress, in case anyone got confused by that, you basically can change as much as you know how to. If you're an experienced web developer, you've had experience with coding, you can go into the back end of Woocommerce and really change it from the bottom up. And that's what I need to do. I'm building this business, like I said before, with a lot of features, a lot of functionality. I'm going to have to customize a lot of things. And I just wouldn't have been able to go into Shopify and customize everything that I needed to customize. So Woocommerce is definitely built for more technical web developers who want to get the most out of the platform and who want to get extra features and extra functionality. Shopify is built to be used as it says in the marketing and the advertising. It's a retail e-commerce platform, and it's made to be used as just that and nothing else really. So that's the other reason why I've gone with WooCommerce, customization. So we've had pricing, we've had customization, and we've just had overall purpose, online store versus online business. Those are the three main reasons why I've chosen Woocommerce. And finally, looking at my situation, let's talk about search engine optimization. So a brief explanation for anyone who doesn't know what this is. Search engine optimization is how you can optimize your website or optimize your store so it places as high as possible on search engines. The most desired spot for your store is to be the first website that shows on the first page of Google. And Shopify, as great as it is, allowing you to build an online store super quickly and super easily, it doesn't have many tools that allow you to optimize your search engine results and make your store appear higher in Google. But Woocommerce, which is built up on top of WordPress, lets you really go into the back end, really tweak it and change it, and really optimize and enhance your site to increase the chances of it appearing high in search engine optimization. There's a plugin for WordPress and Woocommerce called Yoast, Y-E-O-S-T I believe, and it's completely built for search engine optimization. You add it onto your website and you change things, and it enhances your website to make it appear higher in search engines. But Shopify doesn't really have anything in comparison to that, and it doesn't let you go in and manually do stuff yourself. And for my new business, I really need this website to be discovered by people searching for the problem or the solution that I'm offering through my business. So I'm going to be building my new business around a search engine strategy, and I'm going to have to be able to go into the back of my site and optimize my website in relation to that search engine strategy. But I wouldn't have been able to do that with Shopify. Great, so that's the reason I am going with Woocommerce in this instance. What do you think to my decision? Do you think it's a good decision, a bad decision? Have you got any counter arguments for Shopify, let me know in the comments below. And like I said, if you want to use Shopify yourself and you're using this video to make a decision, you can get a link to a 2-week free trial to try it out yourself and see how you get along with it in the description to this video. You can also get a link to the Bluehost website where you can buy hosting, and it has WordPress and Woocommerce pre-installed, easy one-click install. I'll put that link in the description below. But I'm gonna step back from my situation now. I'm just gonna give you 2 general comparison areas of focus for Shopify that don't really apply to my situation, but they might apply to you as a newcomer looking on which store to set up. So what have I got written down here? Ease of use. If you don't have any technical experience and you just want to set up an online store quick and easy and have it easy as pie to use, Shopify is the way to go. Their websites are so easy to get up and running, you know, it's so user friendly. They've made it so basic and stripped back and easy to get set up and use. You can be up and running in half an hour, and then all you've got to do then is just keep adding your products, adding your prices, and you'll be like running and maintaining your store in no time. WooCommerce, on the other hand, is a lot more difficult to set up initially. It assumes that you have technical experience. If you're doing a raw install of WooCommerce built on top of WordPress, you're going to have to go into the back end of your server, change code lines and change different documents in order to make everything match up, and you're going to have to add your domain name on top of your WordPress WooCommerce store. It takes a lot of technical expertise to get up and running with WooCommerce. Once you're up and running, it's as easy to use going forwards, like maintaining it, as it is using Shopify. So once you've got past that setup phase, they're both equally easy to use, but Shopify is definitely quicker and easier for a newcomer to get up and running. The one counter argument to this, like I said, is if you use the Bluehost link that I put below, they have the simple one-click install where they've made like a really easy, user-friendly installation tutorial, and it can be as easy as it is to get Shopify up and running if you use Bluehost. But if you're using different providers where they don't offer that functionality, it is a lot more difficult to get up and running with WooCommerce. And finally, support. Shopify is a paid-for product that you pay for every month. You get a subscription for that, and with that subscription, you also get exposure to the support team. They have a phone number, an email address, chat that you can get in touch with and basically talk about any problem that you're having using Shopify, whether it's setting it up, whether it's changing design, adding products, you're not seeing the right thing on your store. You can speak to a human being and find a solution for your problem. WooCommerce, on the other hand, is a free product. No single company really owns it. You know, it's been made for free, it's open source, a lot of people have contributed to building it. So there's not really a dedicated support team that comes with it, because it's not really a retail product. They're not selling you a product and making money from your subscription every month. So they haven't built as dedicated a support team as the Shopify team have. So if you're a newcomer and you want something that's easy to use and you want some technical support, then Shopify is definitely the way to go here. Okay, cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this Shopify WooCommerce comparison. It's a bit more stripped back and raw than my usual videos, but I wanted to get like this stream of conscious video out on why I've chosen to go this way moving forwards. Make sure to stay tuned for my future videos where I'm talking about my new business in more detail. I'm making a business designed to help exactly you, to help people looking to make money online, to see success online, to make sales online. The new business software project I'm working on should hopefully be really useful to you. That's who I'm building it. That's who I've got in mind when I'm building this, who I want to help. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more updates on my new business I'm building, and you can see how it will help you. There's going to be a lot of secrets revealed in the future. Also, just general videos for help selling online. I do videos on selling t-shirts on Amazon, on using Shopify, affiliate marketing, YouTube, ad revenue. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. Starting up videos every Monday and Thursday. And if you want any extra help, any additional help outside of my YouTube channel, you can become a patron by going to the Patreon link below, where I can give you one-on-one consulting online with a video chat, or I can invite you to a private monthly video stream that I do where you can ask me any question and I'll basically give you a response along with the rest of the group's questions in that monthly video chat. So become a patron, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon.